Hello everyone, welcome back to another racing video. In this one we're going to be talking about Formula E. We're going to be driving Formula E cars and we're going to be racing on Formula E street circuits. Now I thought, because I've been playing rFactor 2 recently, because rFactor 2, Studio 397, they released their UI update, and I thought, well, because they've released this UI update I can now actually play the game instead of having to wait 10 years in the loading screen. Yeah, congratulations to Studio 397 and Motorsport Games for making this UI update possible. I'm now able to play the game and enjoy it for all the goodness that it brings to sim racing, so yeah, thank you for that. For those of you who are unaware, Formula E is an all-electric spec series, which means that every single runner in the field is exactly the same in terms of horsepower, in terms of specs and dimensions, and exactly the same. Almost copy and pasted, if you want to use that figure of expression. Yeah, this brings a different style of racing into the mix where it's kind of about the driver in that sense and what teams can extract the best setup out of the car, and you combine that with the driver, and that's how you often win races in spec series like this, and not just Formula E. Because this is an all-electric spec series, like I just mentioned, the engines aren't really designed to go the distance of what a typical GT race or a Formula 1 race, yet alone an endurance race, would be like. So what the designers of the championship kind of did to combat this is design courses where it suited the car's engine harvesting capabilities. Yeah, this involves very tight circuits, hard braking zones to allow the cars to harvest the energy which they need to keep going. That seems to fit the style of the car, and I also think that's the reason why we don't see Formula E cars drive at full-blown Grand Prix circuits, which is unfortunate. Another thing which I want to say is that in these circuits, they're laid out where certain parts of it, the drivers can choose to take an alternate line, usually a slower line, to take what is known as an attack mode. So this grants the driver more kilowatts, more power to play with in their arsenal, giving them an advantage, for attacking or even defending. Now, while the attack mode lines which the drivers can take is actually quite unique to the sport itself, and I haven't really seen this in any other type of motorsport. The fact that the drivers have to purposefully sacrifice the optimal line to gain an advantage makes the racing feel a bit artificial. But that's just my opinion. On top of everything I just said, there are a load of things which go into making a category interesting for me. How the cars look, how they race, how good the racing is, the type of courses they drive on, and another one is the sound of the engines. And I know this isn't for everyone, but for me, the sound of the engines play a huge part in how I feel towards the series as a whole. Yeah, for me, the cars, sometimes they sound really cool and futuristic, like a jet engine, but other times they feel like, your kettle's beginning to boil and you need to take it off the stove, kind of thing. So yeah, I'm a bit 50-50 on the engine sound, not really too sure what to think of it at times. So you might be asking yourself, after all I've just said, why am I making a video about Formula E? It's like, why did I sell a bunch of items from my CSGO inventory to scrape up the money to buy this Formula E DLC? One of the reasons I was drawn to it because it kind of felt like a breath of fresh air, for sim racing anyway. Like, forget what people say about the sport in real life, I'm talking strictly sim racing here. It is a breath of fresh air. Yeah, it focuses purely on the driving and kind of getting around these tight courses at the forefront, and with the courses being as tight as they are, it requires surgical levels of precision for you to, get a good lap time around. And I think that's quite a respectable trait to have. Let me tell you, when I was practicing before this video, it is very hard to get used to. With everything I just said about the driving and the steering and all that, another thing it kind of does is it simplifies the racing for this series, kind of making it feel a bit like Mario Kart. And a lot of people would use that as a bit of an insult, but I think that's quite fun. It's fun to just put the foot down and watch the car go. Finally, just to add, I don't think I'm very good at making these intros very short, so yeah, I do apologise for that, guys. But yeah, let's move over to the live recording, and I'll see you guys on the other side. So I have to drive in this T-cam view because no offense to the people who like realism, but you can't see tiddly squat out of the cockpit. So we're driving in the T-cam today. Did I stall the car? What is... I think we stalled the car, boys. Well, okay, let's start the lap. And for those of you who drive Formula E cars or electric cars, probably tell me in the comments if you're supposed to go down gears. I'm just kind of leaving it in second right now because, I mean, the car seems to pull away quite nicely in the second gear, but, I mean, let's try it. So first gear. Oh, that was actually a pretty good launch, I'm not going to lie. Well, you guys tell me what the correct thing to do is because I am quite new and unaware. Oh, that made me spin. Oh, thank goodness for that turning circle there. Oh, careful. And then we come up to a really heavy braking zone. I'm going to go down a gear for this. I suppose the first gear gives better traction in the lower speed corners like there. Let's find our braking point. First gear for these chicanes. Like the curve of the acceleration is very like immediate. There's no like build up to it. So I think the best thing, right? Apart from doing that, whatever that is, oh my days, is when you put the power down, you immediately have to go into the second gear. This is what I'm doing anyway. This is what I think is the better strategy right now, but I could be doing something completely wrong, and I wouldn't know it right now. So, like, it makes sense to go into first here, and look, I'm able to put the foot down, have almost perfect traction as we like come down onto this straight here. I'm probably butchering the lap time. Oh, let's go. And let's see what time this lap brings us here. Pretty decent. He's done it! I really like the replay cameras here. Give a nice perspective on what the car's doing. Perfect example right there. Yeah, the new rFactor 2 UI looks really good. Good job, Studio 397 and Motorsport Games. Top job on this. Yeah, I don't know why, but I don't really know how to start this car. I guess it's just first gear and go. Okay, so we have to be a bit more cautious coming into turn one. Oh, sorry. Should I just do this? Yeah, let's follow this guy. Yeah, let's go. Right, now we're heading into the hairpin here. Then we just go into first gear, take it nice and easy. Now the position says we're in 7th place, but I'm not sure if that's updating every lap or whatever, but seems to be going nicely. The car I'm driving is the Panasonic Jaguar. So we just clatter the wall there. Doing a really good job representing the team here. Let's come around this corner here. Get the power down. But yeah, I've heard people's opinions of the sport in real life. They are quite divisive. But for sim racing, I think this is like quite fun. Twisty, tight tracks. I mean, it's almost like playing Mario Kart, but for sim racing, if that makes sense. You know, it's fast, it's simple, close. I mean, it's like all of us trying to have to fit into those like tight chicanes there. I think that's great. It's coming to turn 1 again. And we're up on our time. I think we're still 7th. I mean, we're right on the back of this guy. I just tried to change the engine mode there and it says the engine boost is not available. So I'm not sure how they do it in real life, but... Oh, we're really catching these guys right now. See what happens if we almost lose traction there. Oh, almost a huge collision there. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're meant to change gears or not. I haven't watched the real life sport enough to know. Oh, I didn't know we could brake that late. Okay, that's good to know. Although that's a bit risky, I probably won't do that too often. Okay, come on, let's try and make up some positions here. We're going faster in the first sector here. I'm really not sure how to go about overtaking on this course, or in these cars really, but we lost a bit of time there. I think we're kind of just in a bit of an aero train, if that makes sense. That corner always gets me. I'm getting better at it. Okay, let's turn this corner. Foot down. Stay really easy on the brakes there. I mean, the brake bias, I think, needs a bit of an adjustment. Not sure how to change that in this. Oh no, it happened. Oh, we're side by side. He managed to get it going again. Good on you, lad. Let's go. We lost a crap ton of time, but at least it wasn't. At least it wasn't a DNF or anything. Oh, we did it again. We did it again. No. It's an absolute clear road ahead of us. I'm not sure where the rest of the pack is. I'm not sure if they're all in the pits or I just murdered them all. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. But I guess this gives us a lot of clear track ahead of us to really nail this lap time. Get a nice tight entry into there. Really get on those curbs. And we're maintaining a really nice delta right there. Bit of a yellow flag flash there. Not sure what that's all about. Come on, nice and easy. Right, we gain time. And that is the checkered flag. I really enjoyed that, not going to lie. Really enjoyed that. I think we should head into another race because that one was quite short. And I want to see what other tracks there are. Let's try the good old home track here, London Battersea Park. Let's go. Yeah, so the difference between this circuit and the Bern Formula E circuit is that I've driven that circuit before. I have not touched this one, so this is the first time I'm driving this. And yeah, I guess you guys get to see my first impressions. Guys telling us to go that way, so that way we shall go. Right, pit lane, exit. All seems straightforward right now. Okay. Oh, we gotta do a stop-go penalty. Whatever. The track surface is a bit weird looking, but I'm down to clown. So very high speed back straight here. Got to be very careful because the tyres are extremely cold, and as you know, these tyres, well, these tyres are Michelin road tyres. So, oh, so is this a chicane? Is this where we go? Yeah, okay, that's where we go. And then we got nice, fast flowing corner there. Nice, I like that. And then, where are we going? We're going left. Very easy to spin the tyres here. I mean, I think this is another circuit where I've got to be really careful on the brakes because it's that easy to lock up. Where we go? Oh, we're meant to go down that way. Right. Well, I guess that gets the tyres nice and hot. We still got to do that drive-through, so I'm not sure where the pits are or how long this lap is or even how far we're into the lap. But, I mean, this circuit is looking pretty funky, if I do say so myself. Where are we? Oh, it's another one of them. You know what? I just saw a car pass us on the straight there. I don't know exactly where I'm going. I think... Is this even the circuit? I think I just went back into the pit. Well, there's my pit box. I entered the pits the wrong way. Oh, I didn't enter them the wrong way. I guess I'm doing my stop-go right now then. How are your day, chaps? Lovely weather we're having here in London. I'll be off then. So somehow I went into the pit. Oh, I'm speeding in the pit lane. I'm done. I believe the pits are here. No, it's the next stop. Next stop for the pits. Okay, 50. Let's go. Look, it's almost like we're a real driver. And let's go. Clatter all the obstacles on the way out. Second gear for the start and finish of the London E-Prix. Let's find our braking point. I'm going to use here again. Use the downforce on the way into this corner, and it's a hard braking zone. Hard left-hander here. Get the car nice and turned in. We got that privilege of having a good braking lock here, and then it's a fast chicane. Quick left-right, and then another right-left here. As we're getting the car all sorts of sideways, and I'm going to use first gear coming into this corner here. And foot down as we come around this left-hander here. And I think we've got one of the first hidden corners coming up as we're braking very cautiously. And then back on the power. As you can see by the delta, we're just infinitely better right now. So I think this is another fast chicane coming up here. Ride the curb there. And then bring it round for this another steeper left-hander. And I think here is another deceptive corner. Bring it round. We're a bit tighter this time. We clatter the wall, but I mean, it didn't invalidate our lap time, so we're just going to roll with it. And we've got the last few corners here. Okay, power down, and what time is this? I just want to see the time, at least. Wow, we're not last. Somehow we're gaining time. Oh, bring it round! What am I doing? Okay, well, we just lost all the time there. Well, I think that was practice enough. Let's head into the race. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we can do when going up the inside. Or are we gonna? Are we ballsy enough? I think we are. Are we clever enough? Don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, the car's going very slow into here. See if we can just slot in. Got that steering lock right there. We are almost forced to go into single file here as we come round these fast flowing corners, or not so fast right now on the first lap. Yeah, this is a very slow corner. Hopefully we'll be a lot faster on the second lap. But I have the privilege of following the cars to see where they're braking. Yep, first hidden corner. Okay, let's keep it nice and steady, only tapping the wall there. I think we've got a few cars in our rear mirrors there as they desperately want to get past. But we'll try our best to defend this position, even though I know I'm quite slow right now. Oh, you can go faster than that. Come on, boys. Oh, so that's the line for the corner. Right. See, look what happens when you follow faster people. You actually get to complete a lap without smashing your car into the wall. Okay, hopefully they're a lot faster on the second lap. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh! I'm surprised I didn't just basically die there. Well, we got a guy up on our inside, so we have to give him that corner, even though he barely makes it himself. He's going defensive, so, I mean, it's not like we can really go too wide into that corner. He has this one as well. Very hard braking zone, locking up the rears there. And I know you want to get past, mate, but it's not happening. I refuse to finish last. Just slide the car nice and easy into there. That was better. But almost, yeah. Really not taking advantage of the gearbox here. Okay, we're making up time to the cars ahead. And he's sliding all over the show. Oh, come on, guys. I mean, we are forced to go single file here. There's no way we can go anywhere remotely close to 2 wide. Let's come round the final corner here as we head down the start and finish straight. I don't know how fast or how effective slipstreaming is in this, but we'll see what we can do. I mean, we're making up a lot of time here. It's a slow corner here. Gonna try and go for it. Sorry about the contact. Kind of forced to, you know, make desperate measures here. We got a better exit. We have the corner. Oh, can we do it? Almost. We almost crashed, but we got it. Locking up these tyres so badly. But we're using that gearbox to help with our braking. Okay, let's come around these few corners here. What are we looking at? We have the hidden corner. Oh! We only just rip off our entire front wing there. Good thing I have damage off for that very reason. Okay. To be very careful not to get the line wrong in there because, I mean, as you can see, it's walls to the left and to the right. Don't lose the rear. Okay. We would have been DNF'd so many times if it wasn't for the luxury of sim racing, where we can choose to turn on or off whatever settings we like. Ooh, nice. I've got to admit, the sensation these cars give off when you're going down a straight, really getting up to speed there is really fun. That part I really like. Okay, we got a better exit. Can we get this guy into this corner as well? Oh, look at that. Beautiful move. Beautiful move. And we're gaining time as well. I'm really getting into the flow of this track. My home circuit for Formula E. Let's go. Oh, the rear is still very nervous as we brake for the hard braking zones there. But as you can see, just from this onboard, we can see how bumpy this track is. I don't know how these guys do it in real life. We're making up a lot of positions here, and we're right on the tail of these guys here. Oh, that was a bit of an accidental move. Coming around these last few corners here, we managed to make up another space. Now we're on the back of this orange car. I'm not sure what team that is, but we're certainly aiming to beat them. We got one more lap. Let's see what we can do. As we can see, the 1 lap to go warning in the bottom left there. Come around turn 1. We're all over him. We make a little bit of contact. We have to give him that. But we get the switchback. We're side by side down into this straight here. Oh, I have the right of way. Oh, and he crashes. I don't know if that was my fault. I think we're behind one of the Mercedes right now. Reaching 115 miles an hour as we come into the deceptive corner. Almost losing the car again. Oh, these tyres are on fire right now. We've lost a bunch of time there. I don't think we'll be able to make up that position. Got a really nice fast sequence here. This is where we can make up a lot of time. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do it. Locking up the tyres. Oh, we're side by side. Can we squeeze through? Can we squeeze through? No. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. I don't think there's much of a chance here either. We got a better exit, but look at just how nervous the rear of the car is there as we exit that corner. Wow, what a fantastic race that circuit produced. What a lot of fun. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of what you'd like me to drive in future videos, please feel free to let me know, because I'm really enjoying trying out new things in videos. And to me, this Formula E business is really new to me, and as the new season just started, I think it's a proper good time to get into it. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up this video here. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you for watching my previous videos. Means a lot to me. So I'm going to say take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.